When I grow up, coach, what are you gonna be when you grow up? That's what I think you need to do when you know what it is you want to do, but not necessarily how. Tip number one, know your nut. And by nut, I mean your absolutely drop dead bills for the month, plus whatever spending money you feel you need so you don't have to sit in your house for the rest of your life by yourself. So I get that term from my husband. He always talks about our nut. You figure out your nut in a few ways. I feel like what's easiest, although it takes some time to set up, what's easiest is using a free program like Outright.com or Mint.com, where you import all of your bank and credit card information automatically. They bring in all your transactions, and then you kind of go crazy with the categories to see, what is it you want to track, what are you spending the most money on, what are your reoccurring bills. Or you could just kind of do it easily, where if you get paperless statements especially, you could go back to those emails for the past month, say what bills have been coming in, what are recurring bills do I always have, or you're going to keep your eye out for every bill that you get, put it in a safe place so at the end of the month you can really look at it. So your nut is really, what are you responsible for each and every month? And then add whatever sort of extra you want that you'd be comfortable with in terms of knowing you don't have to be a hermit. Tip number two, you want to put out a very specific, detailed APB to all of the connections that you feel comfortable with. So anyone that you know who's probably maybe not connected to your job right now, or if they are, they're a really good friend, it won't be bad for your current situation. Everyone else gets an email or a phone call, a Facebook message, however you're comfortable telling them, saying, I need help. I'm going to be on this new path. I really want to be a copywriter in advertising, and I'm absolutely fine interning. I would love to work with fashion, but I'm open to the type of accounts. I'm just looking to get my foot in the door. Here's my resume. Does anyone have anyone they could send it to, or anyone that you could connect me with? The more detailed, the better. If you get too broad, like, I'm so desperate, I just need out of my current job and I'll take anything in New York City that'll pay me $50,000 a year, you could still find things to do. It probably, A, won't be the right fit, and B, won't trigger anyone. If I got an email like that, I might say like, oh, okay, well, I'll look and see if someone put something on Facebook about a job in New York City for this amount of money, then I would think of this person. But if you say you want advertising, your passion is fashion, I'm going to think, oh, well, my husband works in advertising. Who could I talk to him about? And oh, I have that other client who actually works in fashion PR. Maybe she'll know someone. And I'm talking to them specifically instead of just waiting for, someone to tell me about some random opportunity that I may or may not remember you for. Tip number three, figure out what sort of online presence you want and go spruce it up. So if you're comfortable with your LinkedIn profile kind of being your calling card, then go to that LinkedIn profile and add a picture, add a summary. You could go to settings first and set it up so that your updates will not be broadcast to your people, so people won't see all the time like, oh, why is so-and-so updating every single thing in their LinkedIn profile? And there won't be that much attention to what you're doing. That's a great place to start. Otherwise, if you want a website, if you want a blog, if you want a portfolio, a site like About.me or Flavors.me, or even a Tumblr blog is a great place to start, because A, it's easy from what I hear to set up, and B, it's just another place that people will totally be able to come and see your work and your personality. Have fun, approach it creatively. What do you want to showcase about yourself? Think of this as your online home and you're inviting people in to spend time with you. What do you want to show them? What do you want them to leave with? And then have fun setting up that space and making it yours. You could also have it in a Twitter account that links to your Facebook page, if that's the way you want to communicate with people. There are no right or wrong answers here. Just really think about how you want to present yourself and how to attach that to the online realm, because that could be a real booster with making things happen. So there you go. 3 easy steps, I hope. Have fun with it, and I'll see you soon. Bye. The When I Grow Up coach. What are you gonna be when you grow up?
That was Amazeballs.